Hi guys, welcome back to Creativity Incorporated. My name is Diana and I'm really excited you're here with me today because it's my favorite time of the year. I get to make my scrapbook. But wait, let's pause this. Let's flip last year's scrapbook. Go. Okay guys, this is my 2025 scrapbook, and I just wanted to share a little bit of my favorite moments and also my favorite layouts, but I don't want to blabber with everything that I say, so I'm just gonna flip through it and I can leave you guys a little bit of music. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so now we're back to our regularly scheduled program. So I maybe 3 years ago, I saw a picture, right here. It's a picture of a perfume display at the Dior gallery display thing. I didn't go. It was in Paris. A YouTuber that I follow went to Paris, and I he's walking right in front of it, and like I saw it way in the back, something like that, and I was like, one day I have to recreate it, but with my own flair, of course. So I have the usual. I have a bunch of these sheets. They are dang it, they were 16 by 20 originally, so I cut them in half. Now they're 16 by 10, so they are 2 inches narrower narrower than the 12 that we're used to, 12 by 12, but it's 4 inches more, which for me it works out great. I've been able to manage, and I love the size. But if it was really up to me, I feel like maybe I would do 1 inch so that it'd be 11. But because I have like, now I have like 40 of these, but I had 50 or 100 of these 16 by 20 in this, and my husband's like, why don't you sell them so maybe other people want to do their scrapbooks this size. I don't know. I think that, I don't know if many people would be interested in it. Let me know if you're interested in a panel or 2 panels, whatever, or a sheet or 2 sheet, whatever. But I have a bunch of these. Never mind. So I've already cut it in half, as you guys can see, and I like the fact that I have a bunch of them, because that means I can have consistency throughout a few years. You know what I mean? At least maybe a decade of journals that would be around the same size. So, and I was very fortunate and blessed to be able to find this in a, you know, if I remember, I just said that I've been having this idea for, I want to say maybe 2 years now. So if I've always kept them, every state sale that I go to, I always keep my eye for a round, ovalish frame, and I so happen to see this, and it looks like it could be almost a perfect. I would have liked it to be a tiny bit narrower, but then I didn't want it to be long, and I love this shape. So this is where the other inch would have came handy, but I don't know. Anyways, and this is a pair of pants that I bought for $1. So, but because I wanted this fabric. Now it's a velvet, but it's a nice stretchy velvet, which I've been looking for a long time. And I wanted this dark gold. I have seen velvet before, but it's been yellowish, more on the yellowish tones, or I've seen it more on the brownish tone. And I wanted like an antique tone, and it so happened that I found it in a pair of pants. So I'm going to stop with the chitty chatty, and I'm going to start with the design. Okay, so far I'm like halfway through, but I'm kind of barely figuring it out. So I grab a piece of it, and then I go to the center of that, and then kind of pull up. So I kind of sewn the little tips of this one, and then I'm holding it in the middle, so it kind of pulls in. But all that pressure is getting a toll on these things, so that's why I have these big ones. Okay, so to start, I pretty much just put it here in the middle. And then grab, I guess this doesn't matter at the moment, but this does. This has to be, let me get another one of these things. Okay. This has to be in the middle. This has to be right here. And this has to be right here. So I'm rolling the tip in over my last tip. And then from there, just pinch. Now that I'm doing it, and because I'm not a seamstress, I realize that probably velvet was not the best thing for this. But I think it'll work out. But I think that the picture shows could be a thinner material, or a better approach, I guess it would be. But so kind of like that. And then you put one of these. But, well, once I'm gluing, I can do a better job of hiding those spots. I'm arranging these right here. There. See, sort of like that. And then just kind of keep on going this way. And then once I'm done, I cut it and then I start from there. And I cut it and I do that. That's what I've been doing. That's why I have all these little scraps. But I think I'm almost there. So I've been kind of sewing the middles as I get there. That way, as I get over here, it'll be together. And then we'll figure out how to put it on the cover. Okay, this is the part where it looks like ugly before it looks cute, I guess. I don't know. So I'm happy how it came out. Now, at first I was like, I started with the idea with this. I wanted this. And I was like, maybe I'll like make a little sculpture of a like coat of arms or a family, make one up or initial, whatever. And I didn't know what to do. And for like the last 2 hours, I've been like looking through materials and stuff that I was thinking about till I remembered I had bought my daughter this. She likes to wear like, what are they called? Those shirts with the polo shirts with the collar. And so I bought this so that she could wear it between the collar, and I thought it would look cute. But she's never worn it. And I feel like this completes my look, right? So it's gonna go like right here. It's gonna go attached to the bottom, and the mess on the front of it, right? So that made me question how I'm going to cover this, right? So I have blue velvet, which I've used quite a bit of time on what is it called, in books and stuff like that. I actually love it. It's like a book. I have a robe I had that I purchased, and I've been using harvesting velvet for it. And I feel like blue and gold always look magnificent together, and I've always loved that. But last year, sorry, banged you. Last year or the year before that, I used a green velvet, and I was thinking that would look so beautiful with green velvet. But because of this, and it's like, so I feel like it's elegant. I don't want to go antique. I want to go elegant. And so I've decided to go black. And I was at first thinking black velvet, but looking through my stuff, I bought this dress thing. I think it's a dress or a shirt. I don't even know. But it's like a stretchy, thick, silk looking thing. I think it's silk. I don't know. So I think it's gonna look great. I'm back in business, right? But then I feel like I want to add like depth, thickness to the wood. So I have foam. Look, I have packaging from an old, I don't remember where this came in, but I bought it. I have it all in the trunk of my fabrics. So looking for the back fabric, I found this. So I am going to cut a piece, but this is the thing. I'm going to cut it a slight, just a slight smidge, like a 1/8 bigger than the actual cover, because I want to grab these ugly fake pearls that I want to distress to make it more this. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure it out. And I want to put it under the foam, kind of like tucked it in like this a little bit. See, it's going to look cute. So I'm going to bring out the foam a little bit, and we're going to wrap the foam with this. And if I forget to paint the edge before gluing this, please remind me to paint the edge, because painting it afterwards is going to be a pain in the gluteus. So we got a plan. Let's get to it. guys go. I have a big contradiction in it. I love how it came out. It's so classy, so elegant, and I love how it's so vintage but new. I don't know how to describe it, but I love this book. I love everything about it except the color. I regret, well, don't regret, but like I feel like the black doesn't go with the book. Or well, it does go with the book, but it doesn't go with me. I don't like black a lot, so I don't have a lot of black around here. But I do love how it came out. It looks so beautiful. I love, oh, sorry, I banged you. But I love how the spine looks. The back is very clean. I really love everything about it. Oh my gosh, this dog is gonna drive me insane. Toothless, enough. I really like how it came out. I love the edges on the front and on the back. They look very clean and put together. I love the binding that I chose this time. We'll see how it goes. I've tried it before, I think. I don't know, but I like the fact that it's like naughty, like sort of like the, you know how the books on the spine have that little piece of like thread that holds the binding together. I don't know what it's called, which I should know because I make books, well, a lot of books, but not all the time, but some of the time. But I do love how that came out. It reminds me of that, and I love how I feel like it's going to be very sturdy in that case, because I have been struggling with making holes on here on paper because it's so heavy, because the page is like huge. And so see, it doesn't even fit in the camera. Like, starts right here, I gotta bring it down, then it goes up here. But anyways, I love this. Is I think 11 by 20. So is it 20? 18, sorry, 18. It's pretty big. 18 or 16, something like that, I don't remember. But this year I want to use more fabric as my background. Look at this pretty thing. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. But I really like how it came out. But I saw it and I was like, it's actually almost, look, almost the size of the book. Look, see? Anyways, so I think it's a square. I don't even know. But I love it. So I'm going all over the place because I'm really excited how it came out. I wanted the idea of having the beginning and the ending be different this year. So I think I'm going to go with craft. Maybe next year I'll try something different. But for 2026, this is the move, the vibe. I like the materials that I used. I love how I mixed velvet with silk. I do like that. I just black is fighting me so much, so much. On the covers, I think I want to leave them like that. I may coat it, but if we're really serious and realistic, I may stain it. But for now, I want to live with it like this because I feel like it's like kind of like cousins here. At the same time, it looks unfinished, and so I may wax it. But and if I wax it, it'll look probably as a little darker as this. But I am really considering doing like a stain or something. I don't know, but I may just wax it. But future Diana is excited at the opportunity of what is it called, tag teaming with past Diana. Anyways, I am really excited about the binding. I think I want to use it more this year because it was like the easiest thing in the world, and it looks very fancy. Like I said, it reminds me of the ends of the books a lot, and I feel like if I used a thicker string or rope or something, it might look, see how it looks like book bind thing. I think it would look nicer. Anyways, I liked it a lot. I was thinking of a closure, but look, check this out. I have this. Okay, I recently got these, but how crazy would it look if it was like hanging from here? Maybe it's too big. Not maybe, it is too big. Look, but I think it might look cool, like yeah, like if I get like smaller ones and then like have it here and like tie it and then I hang here, I think it would look cute. But yeah, that's kind of like the vibe that I have for this book. I may do it if I find the right size. I'll find something throughout the year, and I keep on adding to it. But another thing I didn't like, it's that black picks up all my mistakes. It like tattletales on me, and so everywhere I look, if there's like a little piece of glue or something, it tells on me, and I don't like tattletellers. I hate them. Anyways, other than that, I really did like it. I love how this came out. I kind of like the size that it's small. I wanted something bigger like this, but I don't miss anything bigger on here. I think I appreciate this, and I really like how it came out. I love it so much, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for sharing with me this time of making this book, and also flipping through my 2025 book. I really enjoyed making that too. I love you guys so much with all of my heart. Thank you so much for spending this time with me again. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay crafty. Bye.